Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a review on a MAC lipstick. Let me see where it's at. I actually received this in my BoxyCharm a couple weeks ago. But this is their matte lipstick, and it says that it dries down, which I love that aspect because I prefer, you know, like a drying liquid lipstick or something like that. I'm not a big gloss person. For pictures, it's nice, but I mean, if you're running and you're going out and about, and I need something that lasts, so I'm really excited to try this. It's in the shade Russian Red, so I went ahead and did a nice neutral look. If you guys are interested in the look that I did today, just let me know down in the comments, and I will be happy to recreate it for you. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so like I said, I've done my brows, I've done my eyes, my lashes, I prepped my skin. By the way, I just found out, like, just stumbled upon it, because, you know, my hands, I got glitter and all kinds of stuff on them. I went ahead and I applied all of my creams, like, you know, my QMS Tinted Day Cream, my moisturizer, and my primer, all with this sponge, and I feel like I did such a good job. Like, it even, like, distributed my QMS Day Cream a lot better than my hands would, because sometimes there's blotches all over the place, probably because of my long nails. But, I mean, just a little heads up, like, I love that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and start with our foundation in that, because I'm pretty much done with the eyes. I just have to finish them up. Since I have, like, this lovely little guy right there, I want something kind of full coverage. I did try to color correct it earlier, but didn't even touch him. So let's jump into the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, and I am in the shade Natural Beige. I usually don't do this, guys, but I have so much glitter on my hands and I can't get it off. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 pumps. I usually only do 2, but since I'm putting it on a sponge tends to suck up some product. Don't mind the background, guys. It's football Sunday, so my house tends to get a little loud. That looks so freaking good. I love this foundation. Like, it's like got a luminosity to it, but it's like so smooth. So that's why I drag it down to my neck. And usually I don't do that. Like, I'll put it a little bit on my neck, but I won't drag it all the way, you know, underneath my clothes. But it's so smooth and so blurring. It goes so good with the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. That's the primer that I used today, by the way. But all those products will be linked down in the description box. Per my usual, I don't say as always because sometimes I forget. I just want to say a shout out to all of you who have watched my OFRA video, guys. I've gotten 104 views, and that is like amazing to me. I get so excited. Like, I can just see everything growing, and it's just amazing to me. So thank you so much. Alright guys, so my glasses are a little crooked. So we got that on. That was fantastic. It is expensive, but worth the money if you ask me. So now we're going to go into concealer. I'm going to use the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo. I know I use it a lot. I really do need to kind of do like a, I would say testing new concealers, but I feel like I do a lot of testing videos, but I love them. Like, who doesn't love to try out new things? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like all about that. And then for, okay, so I picked up from Walmart a couple weeks ago. I picked up what's called the Burts All Aglow Golden, and it's in the shade Golden Shimmer, and it's a bronzer stick, okay? Now I swatched this. I'm just going to show you guys. This is a swatch. This is supposed to be a bronzer stick. Okay, so I'm going to try and use this as a highlight, because I could not bronze with that. That's way too light. So for bronzer, we're going to go in with that E.L.F. BB cream. I don't know if you guys watched my last video, I do believe, but I use this as a contour, and it works amazing. Blends out so smooth. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. But what ain't I obsessed with? Right. I'm actually gonna use my, I'm just gonna put it right there on. Because I do feel like you can kind of use this kind of heavy. And I know it looks crazy, but I do like to contour my lips a little bit, which this isn't a heavy contour, and it's not even really a contour. I use it as a contour, but it's like super light, which is one thing I love about it, because then you go back and you set it with a bronzer, and oh god, it's everything. Trust me guys, everything. And I got this in like a little bargain bin at Family Dollar for like $2.50. So I mean, it wasn't like I went out and spent, you know, buku or nothing. But you guys see that? I'm like, oh my god. I'm like living for this. It sets everything so beautifully. Oh, just gonna go in. It gives me a nice little, almost like a tan kind of, because it just blends into your foundation, and I'm literally obsessed with it. And no, I won't forget to contour my temples up top. Just going to, oh, thank god this melts away so easy, because that was about bad. Okay, so as you guys can see, I mean, look at that. My mouth looks a little bit dark. I should add just a little bit of contrast. Just to kind of lighten up around my mouth. But I don't want to take away that contour that we literally just built up. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with this just a little bit, because the forehead area, now that is risky business. Because I don't have much room in between my brows and my hairline. So I go super light on the contour up there, because you can add more bronzer and really darken it up if you would like. But you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little tiny contour to my nose with this guy. I like using the sponge for everything today. I don't see why you couldn't. Use the sponge for everything. Now, if you can tell, I got a little bit of concealer here and there and foundation, so I'm just gonna drag that and fill that into those areas so it's all super seamless. Okay. So now, and we're just gonna buff this out. I mean, seriously, God, it's like the best contour ever. Now it is a little dark on my nose, so I'm just going to take some additional concealer right in the middle there. And then we're just going to take it all the way up. That way my brows don't look bad and around my nose. Make sure everything looks super nice. Super amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. See how nice that looks? Looks super good. Okay, so now we're gonna put that away. And this was that Japanese sponge that I tested out in my testing sponges video. And I've really come to love that sponge. So anyways, now let's go in with our powders. This Real Technique sponge, God guys, it's my favorite. So to set our under eyes, to brighten everything further, we're gonna go in with the OFRA Banana Powder. I just love it, God. It's like seriously like everything. I'm gonna take it down the bridge of my nose. I think I already got that area, but that's okay. And especially on my eyes, because I feel like it smooths everything over there. These little fibers do such a good job of picking up all the product, blurring everything, smoothing everything. I mean, look at that. I just look like awake, alert, and bright, you know? Who don't want to look bright, you know? So, anyways, awesome, awesome powder. And guys, if you haven't seen it already, please check it out, because obviously 104 views is not enough for me. Appreciative, but I'm still hoping for more. So now let's go ahead and set the rest of our face. We're gonna go in with this Fit Me Press powder, and this sponge is also awesome for that. I'll just use a different side, and I'm just gonna lock everything into place. Kind of go over that banana powder a little bit, because I tend to go a little heavy. Don't forget your neck, especially if you went as far down as I did, right? And just kind of smooth over everything. Don't forget your ears, sides of your nose, and between your brows. Just dabbing this ever so slightly. And I feel like, oh, besides the foundation in the middle of my glasses. Perfect, Ashley, perfect. Anyways, like, hello. She's ready to get the day done, or, you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, it looks fantastic. I look so porcelain and airbrushed and flawless. I'm living for it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set down all of our cream products, which I forgot to put my green blush on, but we can put that on over top. So the Beautē Bronzed in Paradise palette, dipping into these two shades with the motor brush. You guys know this is nothing new for me. Now we're gonna wipe our lips off. By the way, guys, before makeup, during the day, whatever, while I'm wearing a mask and stuff like that, I have been loving the E.L.F. lip oil. Not E.L.F., I'm sorry. LA Colors lip oils. The new ones with the gold flakes and stuff in it. Oh, they're so hydrating. So creamy. Not sticky at all. I'm obsessed with them. So, throw all my products on my bed. About how I do things these days. So, I don't forget nothing. Now for cream blushes, and if you guys haven't checked this video out, I tested this and I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it every day since, so please feel free to show me some love on that video. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Milani's Kiss and Cheek Liquid Blush in the shade Rose Romance. Really like this, but very pigmented. So I have learned to take the tiniest dot, and that goes for both cheeks, and just throw it off to the side. Take the same brush that I have all my freaking products on, and I'm gonna kind of blot it off a little bit, because even after I blotted it off, it's still, look at that, still there. And this has a little bit of a sheen to it, which I think is really nice, because I like some sheen. Mama likes to glow, if you guys haven't noticed by now. Yeah, I just like to. And the sponge soaks up some of the product, but even after I have that dot, I'll rub some of it off, because if not, you'll have that full dot right back on your face, and then you'll look like you've been embarrassed for the rest of your life. So that's kind of what I like to do. And if you need more, you can go in with more, but it's so much easier to go in with more than have too much and have such a hard time taking it off. But remember, we're gonna set this down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the Revolution Pro. This is their blusher Reloaded in the shade Peach Bliss. This isn't really pigmented, but if you put enough on there, it will be. That's why I like to set it with that blush, because it is super pigmented. And I'm just gonna use Alamar Cosmetics bronzer brush, but I think it's perfect for. And see, then you have, I feel like, an awesome amount. But I do like a lot of blush. So, and plus I'm heavy-handed, so. But I feel like that looks nice, very, very natural. But like I said, if you want more, add more. Okay, so now that I've got all of my cream products and my powders and all that, I'm gonna go in with the Brow Bar. Which I didn't even really need this because I've been fighting. Oh, jeez Louise. Guys, you freaking see that? I'm going to clean that up. I've been going back and forth on using just a pencil or using a pomade, because I feel like the pomade makes my brows look so stuck and stiff. So I was using just a pencil, which the E.L.F. Instant Lift Brow Pencil is awesome. I have no complaints on that whatsoever. But I feel like it made my, it wasn't thick enough. You know what I mean? Like, it made my brows, I don't know, like, it almost look like cheetah print. Like, they were splotchy. Like, it wasn't dark enough or something. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it, and it's still not off. Guys, if your little makeup towel gets wet or gets dry on you, you can go in with some micellar water. So I'm going to go in with the Tarte, just to kind of help me get that off of there. Really quickly, right? But I just took off my highlight, so we're going to go back in with this gorgeous shade because we'll finish up our eyes. Like, I feel like this is everything. And I'm just using this nice pencil brush. God, I can't talk today. To do so, some Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Right, and I just go right in there. Just like that, and just cover out where I took that off at. See, and that makes my brow look so much better. And that shade is the bomb. And I just want to shout out to this palette. I know it's expensive. It's the Natasha Denona Peak palette. It's got 5 palettes. They got really big pan sizes, but I feel like the formula is awesome, first of all, and second of all, I feel like it's the perfect palette because you've got your mattes. You got like a wide array of mattes. You know, you got 4, which is pretty good for a small palette like this. And then you've got a shimmer if you want to do shimmer on the eye, which I did a little bit of. But you can also use this as a highlight, like what I just did now. And it's not too dark, but it's not too light. And I'm really, really obsessed with it. Like, it's super nice. So I really do like her shadows. I mean, I know they're expensive. I'm not saying go out and, you know, purchase all our palettes or nothing, but I'm just saying they're nice. So anyways, let's go ahead and set our face. I'm still using the Hard Candy Longwear setting spray. I really like this. Very hydrating. Smells like cucumber melon. Ooh. Takes me back to high school. I think everything back in 2010 was cucumber melon flavored. Scented, lotions, the whole 9 yards. So let's go ahead and test out that new lipstick before we do our lower lash line. So like I said, and I got the little pamphlet real quick. Okay, so let's read a little bit about this lipstick. It says it's an iconic product that made MAC famous. This creamy rich formula features high pigment payoff and a no shine matte finish. And this does retail for $19, guys. So I mean, it's kind of pricey, but it's a MAC lipstick, guys, you know. And that's really nice. I don't own no MAC products, so I mean, that's another reason why I love BoxyCharm is because, you know, you pay a certain amount and they send you stuff. And I'm not saying every box is awesome, but like they'll send you stuff that you don't even know. Maybe you don't know nothing about them, or maybe they're a little too out of your price range, or, you know, whatever it is. Or maybe you've been looking to try it, but you wasn't too sure about it, so you didn't want to spend the money on it, you know, whatever. So I just think that's an awesome, awesome thing. So let's go ahead and swatch this real quick, like, guys, that's like bright red. Let me go ahead and grab a lip liner real fast. All right, guys, so I'm kind of gonna do like a darker lip liner and then do this one that's a little bit lighter. So this is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liners True Instant Color in the shade 12 Bordeaux. So I mean, as you can tell, it is a little bit dark. It's a little bit darker, but I think it'll go fantastic. Let's go ahead. Just like that. I overfilled or overdrew just a touch. I'm nervous about that because I feel like every time I do that, I mess it up. Okay, so let's try this. I'm super excited about it. Oh, wow. I'm going really close to that that lip liner just to kind of mix them. It's very, very creamy, and it does dry. I wouldn't say dry, but it isn't matte, which I really like. Yeah, okay. Color me obsessed because I'm like loving this. Even the lip combo that I put together looks really nice. Guys, oh my god. Okay, so let's give this a little bit and see how it dries down while we finish up our lower lash line. But yes, I wonder why everybody loves these little MAC lipsticks. Definitely worth buying so far. Like, it's comfortable, but it's not super light, but it's not super thick either. I think it looks really nice. I mean, don't judge it on my, you know, my overdrawing and stuff, because I'm slowly starting to work on it. But guys, I'm no professional by any means. So, I mean, I'm just here because I love it. I love the makeup. I love the looks. This is what I love to do, and I'm just following my dream. So please don't be roasting me or nothing like that. Be nice. So anyways, yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, let's try that. Hello. Forgot all about this. Okay, so let's go ahead with this Burts Bees and really, let's see what we think. So I'm just going to do it on a clean spot on my hand. And like I said, it does kind of look like a highlight. And it does say all aglow. So I'm going to go with my Milani brush. And I'm just going to... it's very subtle, looks like. I mean, it's pretty. But, I mean, I didn't even think I was buying a highlighter stick. I thought I was buying a bronzer. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can definitely tell it's there. You can, I just think it's one of them natural glow from within kind of deals. But I really do like Burt's Bees. They make really good lip products. I actually just finished out one of their products, their conditioning lip scrub. So nice. Like, I love it. Like, I literally condition, or I do a lip treatment like every night because my lips are so dry. They're so bad. But anyways, guys, that's actually nice. I'm not mad about it. I have been like worried about using this and kind of putting this video off a little bit because I'm like, is it even gonna work? I mean, I spent $12 on it, or you know, whatever it was. And is it gonna be one of them, like, I cannot believe I spent $12 on that kind of deals? But I'm actually not hating it. Like, if you could, as you can tell, it gives a beautiful sheen, which is nice. So I'm not mad about it at all. Sorry, I love this, and I'm loving this lipstick. So let's go ahead and do our eyes, and then we'll test out the lipstick to see how it dries. Do like a kiss proof test. So let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can really see the look. Like, it looks so nice, guys. And I just did a cut crease, something that I'm not very good at, but I've been working on things that I'm not very good at. So what we're going to do is we are going to smudge this dark brown color and then go over it with this color. So I'm going to go with a nice precision brush like that. Just kind of lay it down. Just like that. Then we'll take a nice fluffy brush. This is from Lexi. We'll go into that pretty peach color and be careful because her shadows are pigmented. I made that mistake earlier. I was like, dang, girl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the little highlight shade. This one is called Shine. Perfect. And I'm just going to go over my inner corner highlight because I didn't do very much because I hadn't put my concealer and foundation and stuff on. So we're just going to kind of coat that. And I do believe these little pan pieces come out if you have one of them magnetic eyeshadow set things. I'm not really sure what they're called. I mean, I know, but I can't think of it. Like that. Look at that. Oh my god. I have another one of her palettes. It's one of her mini palettes. It's got a lot of berry shades in it. I can't think of what it's called. But god, it's pretty. Like, she does amazing work. It's just expensive. But I mean, you know what your product's worth, I suppose. Okay, so now let's go in. We're done with that palette. Now let's go in with some liner. I would use brown liner in this situation, but brown liner just disappears in my waterline. And I think that's from just where my eyes are so watery. So we're going to go in with the cream gel liners from ColourPop in the shade Exit, which is like the perfect white. So pigmented. See, just like that. It really opens your eye up too. But it does look kind of gray right now because I tightline with the black liner and it kind of transfers onto my line, onto my waterline. Okay, so now for mascara, I've been loving doing two different wands. I use the Maneater on the bottom because the wand is thinner, so it makes it so much easier to coat my bottom lashes. And then I go in with the Milk Kush mascara on the top because it really helps blend my falsies with my original lashes. See, just like that. Like, I think that's perfect. Like, look at that. Like, it does amazing things for my lashes. And I feel like I can't do a video without getting something all over my top. And then we're gonna go with Maneater by Tarte. And you see that wand, guys? It's nice and thin, very spiky. And if you're very messy and heavy-handed, which I am, but I tend not to have too much problems with this. But if you're really messy with your lower lash line mascara, you can put some setting powder right down there. And then once you're done, just wipe it away and it'll take care of any of that excess. Awesome little hack for you guys. I don't do it a whole lot, like I said, because I'm not too messy, but I have tried it. Like, look at that. Like, hello. Hello. Oh, I need these. And this. Okay, so now let's go ahead. Yeah, like, look at this look, guys. I mean, it's like everything. Now, the lipstick still feels very comfortable. Let's go ahead. My hand is clear. Obviously not kiss proof, but you know what? That's okay because it's comfortable. And I really like it. I can definitely wear this. I prefer something like kiss. There's something that is completely dried down, but that's okay. So full review on this, I really, really like it. Like I said, super comfortable. It is a little expensive. I mean, it's pretty much $20 for one lipstick. But, I mean, you know, but I really do like it. It looks really good. And I haven't tried any other colors, obviously, but I bet they have a bunch of other colors because MAC's are pretty high in brand, so pretty high up there. But yeah, I like it. Didn't get on my teeth or anything, which is hard to do. But yeah, so I love it. All right, guys. So that's everything for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you very soon.